Well, it's going once.
And then when your recorder's going too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Floor is yours.
That one's good.
No, it's not. Thank you. There we go.
Sweet. Welcome to the Tuesday, August 24th, Blanding City Council meeting. Now we know it's working. It's good stuff. Tonight, I am acting as Mayor Pro Tem. We excuse the mayor and we excuse Robert Turk. We think Cheryl will be along shortly. We'll begin with a prayer or thought, and I'm giving that to you because I have no idea who it's supposed to be.
Her.
Oh, good. And then followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Should I give a thought?
Yeah.
Our dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day. We're grateful for the time that we have to meet together to discuss the needs of the city. And we ask that Thou will be with us to guide us and allow us to think and do the things that will benefit those that we represent. We're grateful for the opportunity we have to be here. We ask that we might be able to get the moisture that we need here. And thank Thee that for that of which we've received. We're grateful for all of our blessings and ask that Thou will bless our armed forces and military at this time, that they might be protected. And we love Thee and we say these things in the name of Thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right. All right. Has everyone had a chance to look over the consent agenda and the minutes for our August 10th meeting? Are there any questions or discussions?
Negative.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda and minutes from previous week.
Awesome.
Second.
Nice. Okay, so that's Nilsson and Monson, all in favor? Aye. Great. The agenda is pretty light, but does anyone have a conflict of interest for what we're discussing today? Okay. We'll move on to, there's no mayor reports, any city council reports.
I had something to talk about, but I don't.
If you remember it, we'll come back to you.
We had our annual public health, the
Oh,
public
yeah.
health thing, review. Those will go out in the mail
Oh, yeah.
soon. So nothing too crazy there. COVID stuff, basically.
It's all crazy, you mean?
It's
Yeah.
all crazy.
Yeah.
And we're hopefully hiring a health officer soon
Awesome.
by next week. Is the plan.
Great. All right. Council project status report.
Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. We've got the visitor center expedition group. It's in there. That's completed, as well as the crosswalk at Center and 100 South. That's completed as well.
Thanks so much. It's so awesome.
So, and we had the school teachers actually were, I think today we were supposed to take kids down because they weren't understanding how to use it. They're waiting at it. But the other thing outside of that is I sent an email today. If council has interest in attending the League of Cities and Towns Fall Conference, it's about 500 for each registration, but it's actually really beneficial for the council to be able to go up to that. So just email me, let me know.
Are they gonna do it online again too, or is it just in
It didn't
person?
look like there was an online option, but I'll look again and see. I wasn't looking.
Last I saw, there wasn't, but things are always changing.
And the day
Something else.
before that is a UAMPS meeting that they're doing in conjunction for elected officials to
On the 28th.
on the 28th. Yeah. So
So if we have a meeting that night on the 28th,
what we do.
so that's a bit tricky. But
Well, we'll
Maybe no one
we'll
goes,
figure
yeah.
that out. So,
I'm planning on going to probably both, but we'll for sure the ULCT.
okay, that's good. Good reminder. Okay, that's all I have.
All right, Kim.
You have the first financial report of the new fiscal year. Do you have any questions on that report? And I might mention that we finished our audit today.
Oh,
The
fun.
report will be coming out.
Okay.
I'm still employed.
Not only is she employed, but they basically found nothing except for new legislation that changed that requires us to implement something every year with approving fee schedules. So they're very complimentary to Kim and Jeremy before me, and all had been done.
Awesome.
Budget. So grateful for Kim. She did a lot of hard work, and audit is stressful. So
So maybe we do let her go home, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
well, the quicker we
We're working on it.
Okay, all right.
So, good job. Thank you. All right. I will now accept a motion to go into public hearing.
I'll motion that we go into public hearing.
I'll second it.
That's Monson and Nelson, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we are now in the public hearing portion to discuss the disconnection of the Grayson Storage Holdings LLC property generally located on the south side of 500 South east of 300 East, adjacent to the existing storage units and cell phone tower.
Okay, so I'll give just a brief highlight of this, is that the property owner who's here tonight, David Laws, bought some storage units. His understanding was that it was all on one it was all in the county. So he was expanding on those storage units, found out the line actually crossed over into city. Really, from a long-term perspective, it doesn't make sense for him to disconnect because it's in our annexation boundaries, and even those around him would annex. But we recognize for the short-term resolution that the option that he chose was to pursue a disconnect. And we've gone through all the public noticing and all that fun process. And I don't know if you have any questions or if he wants to make any comments, or anyone else from the public comment.
So, I mean, we talked about really the only negative impacts would be that loss of that tax revenue, but that was pretty negligible, right? That was.
It's very negligible. I think the real downside is just the long-term planning side of it. And he understands that it'll likely have to come back in, but really in a practical matter, when it's annexed back in, we're going to have to do some sort of zoning to allow for its existence that's already there. So it really, on a practical matter, it really makes sense. But our due diligence as staff is to say, on a long-term basis, it doesn't make sense. Hopefully that makes sense.
I mean, how long do you, I don't know, it's probably not the answer. How long would you anticipate before it would be annexed back in?
Well, some of the neighbors approached us just this year about annexing just east. And so that's why we were a little hesitant at first with the disconnect, because if the neighbors are just going to annex in, then we're going to have to go through all this process and annex him back
Is
in.
that just the cost of city, just the time to do all that work? Is that?
Essentially the time, yeah.
On annexation, the city's current policy is that we pay for the annexation plat, which is about $1,500.
Okay, thank you.
So it would be, 20 years worth of property tax on that little piece. And so, that size of it. On disconnect, the property owner gotta shoulder those costs to get a disconnect plat made by a surveyor. And so, because the city doesn't normally disconnect property from the city, so, but we are interested in bringing property in. The reference that David made, that property owner, I contacted him. Well, he's not the property owner. He was considering being the property owner. He's on to other projects. So as of right now, that's off the table. I disclosed that to the planning commission meeting.
And I guess it's a good point that the planning commission was in support of taking the kind of the temporary fix approach. So
Sweet.
Okay,
just open it to the public, I think, right? That's
Yes.
the next step.
Yeah. Right.
okay, looks like there's no public that wants to comment on it, so I will accept a motion to go back into regular session.
I'll make the motion to go back into a regular session.
I'll second it.
Nelson and Monson, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's weird how unanimous stuff's been tonight.
Was it Nelson and Monson going into,
Nelson and Monson went in and then Monson and Nelson,
or
no,
vice versa?
Yeah.
vice versa.
Oh, you did.
All right. So we're to our first business item. Ordinance 2021-5, Grayson Storage Holdings LLC disconnect.
We're gonna talk about it, or you just want a motion? Because we kind of talked about it, yeah? Like there's no
I
news
think-
there, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll motion that we adopt ordinance 2021-5 Grayson Storage Holdings LLC disconnect.
I'll second
That's Monson and Nelson, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Just know we really do want you in the
You've
city.
been disconnected.
We still have to go through the process of sending to the Lieutenant Governor's
Yeah.
office.
I'll text it over to her.
Okay.
You have 1 minute. to
Okay.
get the mayor's record.
Next item is resolution 8-24-2021-1, certifying the August 10
I would like to look at these in detail.
primary municipal election.
it. Shake everybody's vote. Make sure they
Yeah,
were-
can we see the detailed version of this?
No.
Any questions on that?
Or I guess more that came in, I guess, after what you sent me.
It appears so, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Still not a lot, which is typical for a primary, but it's fine, whatever. Go vote.
So
So I'll accept a motion.
I'll make a motion, accept resolution 824-2021-1, resolution on the Board of Canvassers, certifying the official canvassers report of the August 10th, 2021 municipal primary election for Blanding City, Utah.
It's fast.
Second it.
Nice. That's Nelson and Monson, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
No need for closed session.
Or is there?
No need for closed session. Can I make a motion?
All motion to be adjourned.
Nice,
I'll second.
nice. And we're all in favor, so
Aye.
aye. Oh,
Handle that, baby.
yes. These are my, these are